Hello everybody, it is Zach from Epic Tech back here with another video, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the new MacBook Air just released today from Apple. The MacBook Air looks really cool, to say the least. I'm going to try to get a lot of details and specifications covered in this video. If I can't, you can head on over to our website blog. Information is posted there, and so are links to photos and more information on the new MacBook Air. But I'm going to jump right into it. I'm going to try to get everything covered, but like I said, if I don't, you can head on over to the website or just apple.com, tons of information on there. Alright, right here, as you can see, is a comparison between the 11-inch and the 13-inch MacBook Air. These are the two versions that are going to be released. There are a few differences, definitely. I will tell you which one I would get. There's also some pricing differences, of course. The prices actually are going to be, for the 11-inch, for the 64 gigabyte, it's going to be exactly $1,000, $999. Yeah, it's $1,000 for the 11-inch 64 gigabyte. Then you have the 11-inch 128 gigabyte, which is $1,200. So yeah, $200 difference between the 64 gig and the 128 gig. Those are the 11 inches. Now we have the two 13-inch possible gigabytes sizes, and we have the 128 gigabyte will go for $1,300, while the 13-inch 256 gigabyte will go for $1,600. So $1,300 as opposed to $1,600, $300 difference. But you're either gonna get 128 gigabytes or 256 gigabytes. Personally, out of all four of these options, I would get the 13-inch 128 gigabyte. First off, just because the 13-inch, there are some differences between the 13 and 11-inch. Obviously, the 13-inch is going to have a little, it's going to be a little better. I'll get to that in a little bit. And you're only paying $100 more as opposed to the 128 gigabyte 11-inch. Both the same gig, $100 more for that. I wouldn't go for the 256 13-inch, however, or 256 gigabyte 13-inch, because you're not going to use all that on a laptop with a 13-inch screen. You're not going to be you're not going to be doing all your work and everything like that on it. There's no doubt about it that you're not going to need a 256 gigabyte, or at least I don't know anyone that would. But you know what, if you're the kind of person that has that kind of money and is willing to spend it, then go ahead. And the 64 gigabyte 11-inch, I think that's too little. I mean, depending on how much you're going to use this, I personally would get either 11-inch 128 or the 13-inch 128, probably the 13-inch. So yeah, those are the prices. Now we're going to take a look at each side of the laptop, starting off with the left side. As you can see on the left side, we have the MagSafe port, we have a USB port, the headphone jack, and the microphone. Now this is going to be the same on both the 13 and 11-inch. They're both going to have all four of these little panels on the side. And then we go on over to the right side, and what you see here, the first thing is the SD card slot. Now this is the 13-inch you're looking at. They don't have a picture of the 11-inch side. The 13-inch side, it does have the SD card slot. 11-inch will not come with a SD card slot, unfortunately. It will come with both will come with two USB slots, however, and then you'll have the mini display port over on the side as well. But yeah, SD card slot is only on the 13-inch, unfortunately, but that's understandable. Yeah, those are the peripheral connections, basically. Size-wise, or the screen will be 11.6 inches on the 11-inch, and the 13-inch it will be 13.3 inches. So, basically, that's expected. Getting over to the keyboard and trackpad, this is really cool. A keyboard is your average Mac or MacBook keyboard, nothing new. But the trackpad, it will have multi-touch capabilities. This is pretty new. Basically, multi-touch means you can use two fingers at once, as you can see in the picture, and that enables you to be able to do zooming, pinch to zoom. That is very useful on the iPhone or iPod Touch when browsing the web on Safari. And it's pretty cool on here too, because you'll be able to just zoom right from that on your screen. I mean, of course I haven't used one of these yet, so I don't know if it's gonna be a little bit of a burden, just because you might accidentally zoom sometimes when you don't want to. I don't know. It looks like it looks pretty cool, and I'm sure it works just fine. But that's just something really cool I thought you guys wanted to see. Now, you know, like I said, I showed you what's on the side. What they do not have is an optical drive for DVDs and CDs. Now, what they have for this instead is it has to be, if it's near a Mac or PC, you know, there's an option where you can insert the disc into the Mac or PC, and then as long as the MacBook, as long as you have that connected to the PC or Mac in some way, I'm sure they have a setup for that, then you just install it into the Mac or PC, and it automatically installs into the MacBook. So, or plays with, if it's a DVD, whatever. But that's how that works. I mean, optical drive would be nice, but this is a nice substitute. Given the size, I'm fine with this. Graphics. The NVIDIA GeForce 320M graphics processor with 256 megabytes of DDR3 SD RAM shared with main memory. That's basically what it exactly said. I'm just reading it off of here. My NVIDIA GeForce is measured differently. It's like a 6400 something, I believe, and so that's obviously measured differently. So this is 320M. You know, this is not a gaming computer, so don't expect, you know, amazing graphics. I mean, an amazing graphics processor. But from what I've seen on the internet, this card does look pretty good. This processor. You'll be able to play games like Left 4 Dead 2 or World of Warcraft. But I don't see why you would be playing games on this, honestly. I mean, 13-inch. Yeah, I guess I could see you playing games on that. But this is not a gaming computer though, so it's not going to be specified for that. However, you know what? It'll work with it, like the games I said. I'm not sure about Call of Duty or anything like that, but it looks like it's just fine though. Maybe good. I don't know. Like I said, mine's measured differently. Of course, it does have the webcam built in up at the top. As always, that's nothing new. You know, it would be used for FaceTime. You know, I'm not really entirely sure how the webcam works. It doesn't really say here. It's just, I don't have a Mac. If you have a Mac, it works like yours does, basically. I'm just looking on here, seeing if there's anything else I really want to tell you. Oh, the 11-inch will have the 1.4 gigahertz Intel Core 2 Duo processor. I believe, yes, and then the 13-inch will have the 1.86 gigahertz Intel Core Duo processor. So you know, that's good. Basically, what you would expect from a MacBook, I suppose. Battery life, other things like that. You know, I'm not going to get way into that. What it says here, you know, up to 5 hours wireless productivity and up to 30 days standby time. So, you know, you can go over to the site, look at all that, everything you want is on Apple's site. Everything's listed. This was just the basic information that, you know, I think you guys would want to know. It will come with iLife and Mac OS, or Mac, the Snow Leopard operating system. From what I've seen, it's a very good operating system, and iLife will be very useful. You'll have iMovie, iPhoto, GarageBand, iWeb, and iDVD, and that just comes with it, no extra payment, anything like that. It'll come in the box. That's pretty cool, in my opinion. 1366 by 768 resolution, that's just great. And you know, it does have the headphone jack and has a mic, so you know, that's very useful. Everything you really need in a laptop and more. And the size is just ridiculous. 11.8 inches wide if you're getting the 11-inch. 13-inch is 12.8 inches wide. 13 inches 8.94 inches depth-wise, while the 11-inch is 7.56 inches depth-wise. And the weight, 2.3 pounds. Yes, that's right, 2.3 pounds. Basically 2 pounds on the 11-inch, and then 2.9 for the 13-inch, so about 3 pounds for that. That's great, that you're not even going to feel like you're carrying anything around. Put it in a bag or something, it's going to seem like it isn't even there. Laptop looks great, great size, specs. Everything on here just looks really, really good. It looks like it works very well, and getting this would be a wise investment. But thank you guys for watching this. Head on over to the website, look at some more information, and see ya.